Okay, so here we want to be able to determine whether there is a minimum or a maximum value to the quadratic function. We have f of x, which is equal to 2x squared minus 10x plus 8. So the first thing we should do is we need to take a look at the values of a, b, and c. We have a, which is equal to 2. We know that b is equal to negative 10. And we know that c is equal to 8. Now, since we know that a is equal to 2, that means it's greater than 0. And if that's the case, then that means it's going to open up, and therefore we will have a minimum value. Now the next step is we want to figure out what is the value, what is the vertex, meaning h or k. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to find h, which we know is x, which is equal to negative b over 2a. So that means we have a negative times negative 10 divided by 2 times 2. So that gives us 10 over 4, which reduces to 5 over 2. And then let's go ahead and find k, which we know is the y value, which is f of negative b over 2a, which means we need to find f of 5 over 2, and we got to plug that into the function. So we know the function is 2 times 5 over 2 squared minus 10 times 5 over 2 plus 8. Okay, so we get 2 times 25 over 4 minus 10 times 5, which is 50 over 2 plus 8. All right, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to find a common denominator. So if we look at the next step here, we can reduce the 2 and that 4. So we have 25 over 2 minus 50 over 2. And then if we want to make this denominator a 2, then it means this becomes 16. So that's 16 over 2. So if we take 25 minus 50 plus 16, then we get negative 9 over 2. So therefore, that tells us that our vertex is 5 over 2, negative 9 over 2. Okay, so we want to find out what is the minimum value of f. Well, the minimum value is the y value of the vertex. And the axis of symmetry is the x-coordinate of the vertex. So that's x is equal to 5 over 2.